My great-great-grandparents went into an alternate dimension. Posted by Xsteggy. This story has been told to me a few times by my maternal grandma. She is a spiritual woman who has always been in tune with spirits, energies, etc. And she isn't the type of person to lie about something like this. Each time the details are the same. My great-grandparents, my grandma's parents, I don't know their names. We call them Jane and John. Lived on a farm in New Jersey on the outskirts of a town. This particular thing happened on a Sunday. Story. Jane and John are walking into town in the afternoon, probably 1 or 2 p.m. They like to stroll around and be the typical older couple. They've lived in this area for upwards of 20 years, so they know the entire town like the back of their hands. They're friends with everyone, as this town is a small, everyone knows everyone type of place. So they're walking around. No aim in mind. They comment on how sunny it is and how there isn't a cloud in the sky. They absent-mindedly turn down a street. They then see a bridge that they have never noticed before. Confused, they decide to go investigate, as they have no rush to go anywhere else. They go over to the bridge and comment on how they've never noticed it before. They're dumbfounded. How have they never seen this bridge before? There's nothing else back this way that they know of. So what does it lead to? Naturally, they go over the bridge. It's beautiful. Cast iron, floral decorations, all the good stuff. It puts them out in a random street that they don't recognize. But that is assumed to be the middle-ish of town. There isn't anyone else out, which is odd. They aren't alarmed by this, but they're alert. They walk around a bit more, not taking notice of anything else too drastically different. Once they're done with their walk, they head home and ask everyone else about this bridge. "What bridge?" everyone replied. They're shocked. They sit down with each other and discuss the experience. They both agree on a simple fact. They went onto a street that wasn't there. That street led to a bridge that wasn't there. Some buildings weren't real. They went to this entirely new thing that wasn't real and somehow made it back. They talk about how it had clouded over a bit. No one else was walking around. They don't recognize the area, but based off of where they thought they were, it seemed like the names of businesses were slightly off. A shop that was called Dave's could be Dan's or something, not anything major, but they couldn't be 100% sure. My grandma agrees with me in that she thinks tiny things were altered, but they may not have noticed or mentioned it to anyone outside of themselves. The thing that is always emphasized to me when being told this story is how no one else was outside. This happened in World War II. Cars weren't commonplace. Everyone walked everywhere. So where was everyone? My grandma's parents made a huge grid of the streets of the town and made a point to walk down every single road to find the one with the bridge on it. My grandma's father was a very methodical man, and he devised a plan to find the street and the bridge again, as they couldn't remember the street name or how they got there. They used the huge grid, which they spent weeks on, to rule out every direction and possible route. They never found the mystery street with the bridge. Her dad even consulted the city planners, who would look at him and ask, "What street?" just like the family did. That's my story. Sorry for the length. My grandma is a big believer in parallel dimensions and the like, and she believes that her parents went to another dimension where the town was slightly altered. Pizza Fate. Posted by Mom the Meatloaf. My boyfriend and I had ordered a couple of pizzas because we were starving, but they were bigger than we thought, and we got super full off of one. So we decided, why not drive around and see if there's anyone we can give the second one to, since there are a couple of places we knew of where quite a few homeless people hold up signs for food. So we drive around and drive through a couple of spots, and we see no one. So we drive through a couple of other spots and can't find anyone, and decide to go home after stopping at the grocery store. We pull up to the grocery store, some kind of feeling upset that we couldn't help someone out. And I shit you not, as we're sitting in the car about to get out, a man comes up to our car window and knocks. So we roll down the window, and he tells us he's been trying to find food for the family. He just lost his job and they've gone days without food, and asked if there was a way we could help him out. The 10 plus years I've lived down here and have been going to this grocery store, I've never so much as had anyone even approach me for food or cash. So it was really pretty crazy that this guy had come out of nowhere asking for help. No such thing as coincidences though, I suppose. What the actual fuck just happened? Posted by Zen_on. I was listening to music via my Airpods on my laptop in bed. It's late, so I take out my Airpods to put in the case I have to my left next to the wall. While I closed my laptop and moved to put it away so I could sleep, I heard the case drop. I tear up the entire room looking for it. It's nowhere to be found. I go to put my pants on to talk to my sister about it, and I feel the Airpods case. My pants were by the door, and there is no viable possibility of it dropping and falling into my pants, let alone it not falling out while putting them on. But as I go to get the case, I realize they were in my boxers. I'm fucking baffled. It's impossible. I wouldn't have felt them if they were there the whole time. I would have felt them touching my leg, moving about the room, checking under the bed, and etc. It manifested literally in front of my face. Posted by Legendary One. I am in my finished basement, sitting in my office playing games on my computer for a couple hours or so. And in between games, I always take a few hits off my vape. So then at the end of my matches, I went to reach for my vape, which is normally right on top of my desk, but I don't see it. I look at my side desk to see if it's there. Nope. I check my pockets. I get up and I check my chair. I check on the floor. I look at my desk again. Nothing. So I go upstairs and check my bedroom, the living room, kitchen, bathroom. Nothing. I go back downstairs to the office. I stand in front of my desk, leaning on it with both arms, staring at my desk. And I'm trying to remember the last place I had it. Where the hell is my vape? As I'm staring at my desk and thinking, it visually manifested itself in my desk. Kinda like it faded into appearance, literally. I was stunned, shocked, confused, relieved. What in the heck did I just experience? I've literally seen glitches like when a digital file glitches with those green squares, but this takes the cake. I need answers. I'm glad I found this sub. Can you see and feel a place you've never been to before? Posted by T_R2004. I have this feeling about this place. All I see is a kitchen. It's dirty, but yet not at the same time. Like it feels clean. Whenever I think about this kitchen, I just feel calm and happy. Like it doesn't scare me. I remember this lady, but I don't know what she looks like. All I know is it's a lady. The kitchen has worn out old white cabinets, and there is a window in front of the old white sink. There's a door that the lady always stands in front of. The walls are very, very light yellow, and the fridge is white. There is checkered, worn out flooring. Notable in there, it's a spacious kitchen. I don't ever remember going to this place, and sometimes I don't remember it.